All right, gang, this is the beginning of new material for me. This is track 3, Garden of Eden. Well, I guess, okay, we already know part of this one, but I guess we'll know parts of all of them at some point. Garden of Eden is the song that was teased a little bit. We heard a snippet of it, so it's really cool to see that she's already marketing some of her material across platforms. Like, to be in a sports moment, pretty cool. All right, I can literally wait no longer, so let's take a listen to Garden of Eden, track 3. Here we go. Okay. Okay. This is not what I was expecting, even though I've heard Candy. This was kind of like 2000s. Ooh, a little operatic up there. Ooh. I gotta turn it up. Okay. Okay. This is not what I was expecting. Ooh. Okay. There it is. Oh. This part we've heard. Very like high nasally, not nasally, but doesn't really sound like her voice. This is a vibe though, obviously. The echo is interesting that it's like operatic. Hey. This sounds like her. Like her voice, I mean. Ooh. I love this. Yeah. I love that riff. I kind of like the delay of that bass. It like lingers a little bit. And she loves a repetitive word too. Take. Okay, bridge. Okay. Okay. Not a whole lot in that bridge. Those vocals are stacked though. Yeah. I love that riff. Ooh, outro. Okay, a little tea kettle up here coming down. What? What? Okay. Okay. Wow, that outro was amazing. Garden of Eden. I think because I've already heard the snippet, I heard the parts that I liked the most in a way. But I really like the vibe of that. That is super fun. Super 2000s is the vibe that I kind of got from that. Kind of like dance. I don't know. I felt very dance vibe and kind of easy pop in a way. But a lot of riffs, like vocal riffs, vocal passages that I really liked. A lot of like They just sounded really good. And yeah, I think if I hadn't heard the snippet already, I would have really like taken that as much more of a surprise. Like I would have, I don't know. I'm not disappointed that I've heard that part, but but when I heard that for the first time, I was like, oh my God, what is this? You know? And I think for this listening experience, I was like, okay, I'm kind of like excited more to hear the part that I've already heard. Like those were the good parts that I really liked. But honestly, this outro, Garden of Eden outro, man, that was really good. Really enjoyed that. Not expected either. Like she didn't really have to go that hard. That was kind of like the ending of Manicure, where she just had like a big, or at least at the Art Pop Live, the Art Pop like the iTunes festival, when she had like that big breakdown at the end, like that. It's like she didn't have to do all that, but that part went hard, and that's exactly what that reminded me of, like a really, really big outro. I really enjoyed that outro. So maybe that's supposed to be a nod, maybe it's not, but also the classic Gaga with the repetitive vowel or repetitive word or repetitive letter, I guess in this way, to take you to the, like she does that all the time. Poker face, just dance, Judas, or kind of, you know, but repetitive is kind of like a big thing that I think she uses and does a really good job with it. So that was meaningful.